Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement. It is Friday. I am going to do a ranking today because I am a ranking wanker, a wanker ranker. And today I'm going to do a video on my favorite blues albums, ranked 11 of them. And I'm going to start with the legend Buddy Guy. I've seen Buddy Guy countless times in concert. Fantastic. Most recently in Florida, in Orlando, with a double bill with John Hyatt, who had Sonny Landreth with him at the time. So what a great night of guitar. And Buddy is in his 80s and still playing well enough to go see. So fantastic stuff. He's got a great bar in Chicago, Buddy Guy's Legends. He is a legend. I picked this album, Blues Singer. This is an album of acoustic blues, kind of a sister album to an album I'm going to show later. But just a great, great record. Buddy Guy, amazing stuff. One of the greats. Next, number 9 on my list will be Howlin' Wolf, another legend. This is an interesting album title. This is Howlin' Wolf's new album. He doesn't like it. He didn't like his electric guitar at first either, but he sure learned to love it. And there's some great tracks on here: Little Red Rooster, Smokestack Lightning, Evil, Backdoor Man. Fantastic stuff. Number 10. Buddy Guy was number 9. Number 9, my favorite version of Fleetwood Mac, Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac. Now, the album I'm picking is a live compilation. It's called Volume 1 Live 1968. This is a 3-record set that came out on like a record store day thing, I believe. I'm going to show you the blurby thing if you're interested. Fantastic album, just full of great stuff, and it's such a great presentation. It sounds good. Great pictures. Look at that picture of Peter Green. Oh my God. Excellent, excellent blues album. Okay, number 8 on my list. A band that most of you who are not from Toronto in the 60s will not be familiar with, but trust me, this is one of the great blues albums of all time. A band called Mckenna, Mendelson, Mainline. The album is called Stink. If you get a chance to hear this album, buy this album. It sells probably in the used market for $25-30 in good condition. Just a fantastic record. They do. Joe Mendelson had a great growly voice and played great harmonica. And Mike Mendelson, great guitar player. Or Mike Mckenna, great guitar player. They had a great song called TB Blues, which is Toilet Bowl Blues. One Way Ticket. Fantastic. Just a great album. Long blues track called Bad Women. Fantastic band. One of my favorite bands. I actually played at my high school. Wow. That's number 8. Number 7. Gary Moore. Man that just does not get enough love. Great, great guitar player. Gary Moore made this album as a tribute to Peter Green and actually used Peter Green's guitar on this. Gary Moore, Blues for Greenie. You want to hear a great blues album? This is it. Blues for Greenie. Check this out. Fantastic stuff. There are, I think, pictures of... Yeah, there's a picture of Peter Green playing that guitar and a picture of Gary Moore playing that guitar. Gary left us way too soon, but oh man, they just do some great stuff on here. This is just a freaking incredible album. I don't know if this is available on vinyl or not, but if it is, I should get it because it is fantastic. Okay, now we're down to what? 6 more. Number 6 on my list, 10 years after, Alvin Lee. Now, that's maybe blues rock, but this album is just a great blues album. It's a live album, 10 years after, Undead. Fantastic album. They just do some great blues tracks on here. Yeah, I'm going Holmes on here. Summertime, Gershwin. Spider in Your Web. Woodchopper's Ball. Just a great album. Love 10 years after. Top 5. Number 5 on my list. The album I was talking about, that's a sister album to... I'm trying to get rid of that sun on my face. Sister album to that Buddy Guy album I showed earlier, Blues Singer. This is called Folk Singer, Muddy Waters. One of the great sounding albums of all time. It's Muddy playing acoustic blues with Willie Dixon and Buddy Guy. And this is the most intimate album you've ever heard in terms of, if you're sitting there and playing this, you close your eyes, these guys are sitting on the couch with you. It just, the music just is, I don't know how they recorded it, but just a legendary recording. Folk Singer, Muddy Waters. If you've never heard this album, do yourself a favor, especially if you got a nice stereo, put this on, you'll freak. Okay. Number 4 on my list. How could you not put a Paul Butterfield Blues Band album in, and which one do you take? Man, I can't. There we go. Which one do you take? I took the first one, just because it's the introduction to the band. I was going to put East West in there. That would have been my second pick. But, yeah, this is just a great record. Shake My Money Makers on here. Shake Your Money Makers on here. Blues with a Feeling. Got My Mojo Working. Oh, man. Mystery Train. Wow. What an album. Paul Butterfield. Okay, next on the list, I got 3 more. Top 3. Back to Muddy Waters, Paul Butterfield, they're all on this. Fathers and Sons, I've talked about this album before. First album's in the studio, second album is live. Muddy Waters, Otis Spann, dudes like that playing with Paul Butterfield and Mike Bloomfield and Donald Duck Dunn. I mean, just a great, great record and one of the great album covers of all time. Check that album out if you're not familiar with it. I think it came out in 1969. Number 2 and number 1 were really hard to pick between each one. Willie Dixon, I Am the Blues. This is just an incredible album. Oh my God, Willie Dixon. What a legend. Columbia label. Look at the songs on this thing, man. You don't think this guy was influential? Backdoor Man, I Can't Quit You, Babe. Spoonful. Ain't Superstitious. You Shook Me. Little Red Rooster. And the same thing. You don't think this man influenced a few bands you might be aware of? Man, incredible. And number 1 has been my favorite blues album since I first heard it in 1968 or 69 when it came out. Johnny Winter's Progressive Blues Experiment. What a great album this is. Underground radio, man, I'm telling you, 68, 69, they used to play the song It's My Own Fault, Darling. That's where I heard it on the radio going, what is that? That was my introduction to Johnny Winter. And just an incredible, incredible record. This is a reissue on kind of a floral, yellowy gold colored vinyl thingy. Johnny Winter is hard and heavy in his hypnotic blues bag. Before the recording session, there was Johnny Winter and his guitar. During the session, Johnny became the guitar. That's what it says on this album. But it's got some great tracks. Rollin' and Tumblin', Tribute to Muddy, Got Love If You Want It, Bad Luck and Trouble, Help Me, which is a Sonny Boy Williamson song. Johnny's great track, Meantown Blues. It's My Own Fault. And 44 by Chester Burnett. There we go. Fantastic. That's number 1. That's it, folks. My favorite blues albums. Hope everyone has a great day. I'm sure we'll be back on Saturday. Take care.